Thank you, Mr. Chairman. General Milley, I've just got one more question for you about these many book interviews that you did. I Alone Can Fix It's one book, Perils, another book. Frankly, we did win this election. The inside story of how Trump lost is the third book. Seems like that's a significant outlay of time.
I don't think so. I think that
They were short interviews?
relatively short. I don't think it took an excessive amount of time.
What was the time frame on these interviews for these three different books? These are, by the way, these are for folks who don't know at home. You said you didn't read the books. I don't think most people probably do. These are DC Insider tell-all type books. But what was the time frame, did you say, that you were doing these interviews?
I would say it took a couple of hours, maybe.
But when? What's the time frame? When were you sitting for them? Dates?
I can get you the dates. I don't know. I
This
don't know
year?
off the top of my head, but I'll get you the dates.
2021?
Oh, yeah.
So it was this calendar year.
I think so, yeah, sure.
Well, I just am wondering, is clearly this was a priority for you. You did these on the record, by the way? All these interviews are on the record with these reporters? They quote you?
I do interviews on the record, off the record, and I do background interviews. And I do all of that with print media, television media, books, documentaries, all kinds of things.
I thought, why would you do background and off the record interviews? Background means you can't quote you. Background and off the record interviews if the goal is transparency.
The transparency goes to the fact to make sure that we are explaining ourselves and make sure that these authors have correct information.
Not attributable
let's
to
take
you?
Woodward, for example, probably 200 people interviewed, and they approach my guys to say, are these facts true? This is what we heard. So we clarify and mitigate any incorrect information.
Interesting. Well, it's interesting. I mean, you're doing these interviews, you're doing them in 2021. It just makes me wonder, all of these different books, were you maybe a little distracted? Maybe a little distracted about what was going on in Afghanistan?